Hello dear students, today we will do Power and SURDS chapter. I am Rakesh Kumar Thakur. I welcome you to this lecture. Power and SURDS is a very important chapter. Actually, this chapter, these concepts are useful in everywhere in mathematics. So it makes it very important. So let's move toward the chapter and try to understand its concept. If someone watching this video and they don't have our pen drive course, or they want any of the course as written here, they can order it. They can collect it from our branch office, or they can order it online. Right? This is the whole process is online. It's a computer-based application. You can just pay and WhatsApp your pay detail, your name, address, and course name, whatever written here, any course. It will automatically notify you and give the details of career detail and everything to you. Everything is automatic, so you don't need to call and anything. But still, if you want to call and want more information, you can call on this number. Thank you. Let's move to the chapter. So there are some important, first we will see some important rule. Suppose I write 10 to the power 5, right? So this is here, it can be also written as like 10 in bracket and there is a 5. So this is called base and this one is called power, right? Base and power. Now, suppose I write 2 raised to the power 3. How we say 2 raised to the power 3, right? So, how I can open it? It means 2 multiplied 3 times. So, the answer is 8. Suppose I write 2 raised to the power 5. What it's mean? It's mean 2 is multiplied 5 times. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 30. Right? Suppose we have 2 raised to the power 10. Right? Suppose we have 2 raised to the power 0. What we can call it? Anything's power 0 is 1. Suppose I write x power 0. It's a 1. Anything's power 0 is 1. Suppose I write 1 power 0 is 1. But 0 power 0 is 0's power 0 is 0. Got it? Similarly, if I write 2 raised to the power minus 1. So how I will write it? 1 upon 2. Suppose it is 2 raised to the power minus 2. What I will write it? 1 upon 2 raised to the power 2. So minus means change the 1. Minus means it can be written as 1 upon. Suppose it is 2 raised to the power minus 2. Again, how I can write it? So I can write it 2 raised to the power plus 2. If it is 2 raised to the power minus 2, it can be written as 1 upon 2 raised to the power 2. If it is 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 2, how you can write it? Bring it to the numerator and this power minus becomes plus, right? Similarly, if I have 2 raised to the power minus 3, how I can write it? 2 raised to the power 3. So this is the thing behind this power and SURDS chapter. Suppose we have this root 2. What is the meaning of this root? It is called root. It means 2 raised to the power 1 upon 2. Suppose we have here 8. Then what it means? 8 raised to the power 1 upon 2. Root. It is actually 2 is written here, but we supposed to we have 2 here. So generally we don't write it, but there is a 2 always here. Suppose there is another number other than 2. Then in that case we need to write it here. Suppose we have root 3 8. Then what does it mean? It means 2 raised to the power 1 upon 3. Suppose we have 5 root 3. Then what it mean? Cube root. So we will write 5 raised to the power 1 upon 3. Got it? So if I generalized it, if we have root x and here there is a number y, so I will write y raised to the power 1 upon x. Y is the number, x is the number. Right? Now move to some basics, more basic rule for this chapter. So the first rule is, suppose we have base a power m multiply base a power n. How I can write it? We can write it a raised to the power, if the bases are same, power is additive. You can add the power. For example, if I have 5 raised to the power 2 multiply, there must be a sign multiply. There is no plus, minus and divide. Multiply. And 5 raised to the power 3, how I can write it? It can be written as base is same. So 5 and power becomes plus. So 2 plus 3. So it is 5 raised to the power 5. Right? Similarly, if I have 3 raised to the power 2 multiply 3 raised to the power 5, what I can write it? So there is the base is same, so power you can add the power. So 3 raised to the power 2 plus 5, which is 3 raised to the power 7. Right? So this is the first. Let's come to the second rule. So what is the second rule? If suppose we have a raised to the power m divide a raised to the power n. It can be also written as a raised to the power m upon divide is upon a raised to the power n. So how I will write it? So if the basis is same in division, in the multiplication power is additive, in division power is subtracted. So a power a m minus n. This n will written as m minus n. You can't write it n minus m, m minus n. For example, if we have 5 to the power 3 divide by 5 raised to the power 2. So what I will write it? 5 raised to the power 3 minus 2, which is 5 raised to the power 1. So it's a 5. If there is a power 1, we don't write it. Okay. Suppose we have 3 raised to the power 12 upon 3 raised to the power 10. So what we will write it? Base is same in division. So we will do 3 power 12 minus 10, which is 3 raised to the power 2, which is 9. Got it? So this one was the second rule. Now come to the third rule. So what is the third rule? See here. If we have a raised to the power m multiply b raised to the power n. Okay. Now see this. No. Suppose here this power is also m. So a raised to the power m, b raised to the power m. Here what is happening? Power is same, but base are not same. So I can write it AB power m, right? Both one have power m, so I can write AB power m. For example, 2 raised to the power 3 multiply 5 raised to the power 3. So what I write it, 2 into 5, 10 raised to the power 6. 3. 10 raised to the power 3. Okay. Now, fourth one, anything's power 0 is 1. Suppose 2 raised to the power 0, so what I will write? 1. Suppose 5 raised to the power 0, we will write 1. Suppose 1 raised to the power 0, we will write 1. Suppose 1000 power 0, so what I will write? Anything's power 0 is 1, but 0's power 0 is 0. Okay. Now, fifth one. Suppose a raised to the power m and upon b raised to the power m. So how I can write it? A upon b and whole power m. Because m is the power of both, so I can write it a by b whole to the power m. Means what I can write here, suppose 3 raised to the power 5 upon 2 raised to the power 5. So I will easily write, I can write it 3 by 2 raised to the power 5. Suppose we have 3 raised to the power 6 raised to the power 5 upon 2 raised to the power 5. What I can write it, 6 upon 2 raised to the power 5, and 2 3 is 6. You can cancel it. So we have 3 raised to the power m is the answer. Got it? This is the general rule which we will use subsequently everywhere in this chapter, right? So what I want to you that you note it down in a aforesaid paper and stick it near your study table, and just when you are sitting, you are about to start your study, just revise it. Okay. Always first revise the earlier chapters you already covered and then move to the next chapter. Always try to solve some question from the, like 5 question, you have taken 5 question from each chapter. First solve them and then move forward. Revision is very important. Revision give you strength. Now move to the question. Now this is simplification. So we need to simplify it. How we can simplify it? See here. So first, what we need to do, BODMAS, first we open bracket. So 2 raised to the power 5 divide 2 raised to the power 8. So what I will do, base is same, in division it become minus 2 raised to the power. I will write 2 raised to the power 5 minus 8. This 5 come first, then minus 8, right? Then power 5 multiply 2 raised to the power minus 5. Now what I will write, 5 minus 8 is 2 raised to the power minus 3 and 5 and 2 raised to the power minus 5. Now what I will write, 3 5 is 15, this 3 and 5 15. So minus 15 into 2 raised to the power minus 5. So what I will write, base same, then you can add the power. So 2 minus 15 plus minus 5. So how I will write it, 2 minus 15, okay, plus minus in multiplication becomes minus and 5. So 2 raised to the power minus 20. You can write it 2 raised to the power minus 20. This is your answer. Got it, friends? You can also write it like this is minus now. So you can write it 1 upon 2 raised to the power 20. If there is a minus in power, you can change numerator into denominator and denominator into numerator, like this one. Now try to solve this one, question number 2, by your own. Pause the video and try to solve it. Let's okay. So I'm solving it for you. See here we have minus 4 raised to the power minus 3 into 5 raised to the power minus 3 into 5 minus 5 raised to the power minus 3. So we don't have the bases are same here. So what I can write here, see this minus 4 is different, 5 is different and minus 5 is different. But we have the same base. So if the bases are same, what I can write, minus 4 into 5 into minus 5 and whole to the power minus 3. I can write it. Now multiply it. 5 4 ja 20, 25 ja 100 and minus minus plus. So we have here 100 and minus minus becomes plus and minus 3. So how I will write it? 1 upon, because there is a minus sign, 100 power 3. This is simplified form of this question. Now move to the third question. This one. See what I can do here. This 1 by 8 can be written as 1 and 2 raised to the power 3. 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. And here 3 raised to the power minus 3. So I can write it now 1 upon 3 raised to the power minus 3. This becomes 3. So we can write it 1 upon 2 into 3 raised to the power 3. So what I can write it? 1 upon 6 raised to the power 3. Right. So now I can write it even 6 minus power 3, or you can write it like 1 upon 6. If see there is a power 3, once power 3 is 1, so I can take a 3 here. So I can also write it like 1 by 6 power 3. So it can be written as 1 by 6 power 3 or 6 raised to the power minus 3. Anything can be the answer. Okay, both is the answer. Now see here, this is minus 3 raised to the power 4. So write minus 3 raised to the power 4. Okay, into 5 by 3 raised to the power 4. So I can write it 5 by 5 raised to the power 4 and 3 raised to the power 4. Here is nothing, so I can write 1 here. I can take 1 here. Now see, there is a rule here. Suppose we have minus 2 raised to the power 3. So it becomes 2 into 2 minus 2 into minus 2 minus 2. So it becomes 8. And what sign I will take here? See, if there is a power is a even odd number, I will take a negative. If there is a negative in the base, if the power is odd number, I will take minus. If power is even, if suppose it would, if it had minus 2 raised to the power 6, what I will write? Suppose 4. What I will write here? 2 raised to the power 4. First I will solve 2 raised to the power 4. So 2 2 ja 4, 2 ja 8, 2 ja 16. And what sign I apply here? So there is a minus, but power is even, so there is a plus. So when there is an odd power, I will take a minus if the base is minus. If the base is not minus, there is no need to take minus and plus. It is always plus. If there is a minus in base and power is odd, you will take a negative sign. And if the power is even, you will take a positive sign. So see here, this 4 is this power is even, so this minus becomes plus. So I can write it 3 raised to the power 4. Why? Because this minus becomes plus into 5 raised to the power 4 upon 3 raised to the power 4. This one same, so we can cancel it. Numerator and denominator can be cancelled. So we left with 5 raised to the power 4 is your answer. Okay. Now move to the next question. See here. So now here we have (1 by 3 raised to the power minus 2 minus 1 by 2 raised to the power minus 3 divide 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 2. So what I can write here, So first I need to solve according to the board mass bracket. So open this bracket. So what I can write here, 1 by 3 raised to the minus 2. So I can write it now, 1 raised to the power minus 2 and 3 raised to the power minus 2. So 1 raised to the power anything is 1. Okay, so don't write it like that. 1 raised to the power anything is 1. Always. So I can write it 1 and 3 raised to the power minus 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 3. I can write it. Divide 1 upon 4 power 2. Right? It's a minus 2. So how I can write it? I can write it 3 raised to the power 2. If there is a minus sign, it will come into numerator. And in the numerator, if the power minus, it will return as 1 upon. So I can write 3 raised to the power here 2 minus 2 raised to the power 3. Divide 4 raised to the power 2. Now 3 3 is 9 minus 2 2 is 4 2 is 8. And divide 4 raised to the power 2. So 9 minus 8 is 1. And divide 4 4 is 60. So you can write it 1 upon 60. So this 1 upon 16 is your answer. Easy. Move to the next question. Try to pause the video and solve this question by your own. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, now that I am doing it. Okay, so hopefully you pause the video and try to solve this. Now I am doing it. Let's see. So my dear friends, 5 upon 8, right? And see, there is a minus power now. So I can write here like minus 7 and 8 minus 7. So it can be written as 8 will come here and 5 will come here because there is a negative power. So this one written as, this will come in denominator because it has a minus power and it become plus, and 8 minus 7, so it will come in numerator like that. You can write this one. Okay, 8 by 5 raised to the power 7. So you can write it 8 by 5 power 7. Right. So what I am changing it, 8 upon 5 raised to the power minus 7 into 8 raised to the power 5 minus 5. Now base is same, so power is additive. So base 8 upon 5 and power minus 7 plus minus 5. So what I will write it, 8 upon 5 minus 7. Okay, this plus minus minus 5. So 8 upon 5 and minus 12. Minus minus plus sign minus. What I can write here now, 5 upon 8. See, this is minus now. So change the numerator and denominator. So 5 upon 8 and power become plus. So 5 by 8 and power is 12. This would be your answer. Got it? Now move to the next question. So now this is your next question on your computer screen. Try to pause the video and try to solve your own. So pause the video. Tick, 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 tick. Now start. Okay, I'm solving it. So my dear friends, we have 3 raised to the power minus 5, 10 raised to the power minus 5. What I can do, see, 3 raised to the power minus 5 and 10 raised to the power minus 5. 125 can be written as 5 5 ja 25, 25 5 ja 125. So 5 raised to the power 3 can be written as like this. Similarly, here 5 raised to the power minus 7 into 6 raised to the power minus 5. So where there is a minus power, change the numerator into denominator and denominator into numerator. So I can write it now, this 5 and this 6 will come this side, 5 plus 7, 6 power 5, and this one is plus, so I will left this one, and these two number will come in numerator, 3 raised to the power 5 and 10 raised to the power 5. Got it? Now, so what we have now? We have here base is same 5 5. So add the power. So you can write 5 raised to the power 12 into 6 raised to the power 5 upon 3 raised to the power 5 into this 10 can be written as 5 to the 10, 5 into 2 raised to the power 5. You can write it. So now what I can change it, 5 raised to the power 12 into 6 raised to the power 5 upon 3 raised to the power 5 into, now if you open it by the rules, then this power will come here and here, 5's power 5 and 2's power 5. Okay. Now see, and this 6 can be written as what? See, this 6 raised to the power, you can write it not 2 into 3 raised to the power 5. So 2 raised to the power 5 into 3 raised to the power 5. Okay. So I am removing it and writing it like that. So now we have 2 raised to the power 5 into 3 raised to the power 5. Got it? Now see, if something is cancelable, just cancel it. 3 raised to the power 5, 3 raised to the power 5 is cancelled. Okay. Why it is cancelled? See, base same, in division 5 minus 5 0. Now here see, this 5 raised to the power 12, 5 raised to the power 5. So base is same. So 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 is 7. Right? What I can write it? See, 5 by 5 in division. So base become negative 12 minus 5 into 2 by 2 and power is 5. So you can cancel it. Same number can be cancelled. So we left with 5 raised to the power 7, which is our answer. Got it? Now move to the next question. So we solved all the question. Now we need to do some standard form. What is the standard form? See here. Have you seen that something is written like 5.8 multiply 10 raised to the power 5? This is the standard form of a number. Okay. So how we write the standard form? See. If we have 1 raised to the power zeros, 1 like this one. So every time if I write it, it wastes my time. So how I can write it? 10 raised to the power, how many 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So power 7. This is the meaning, same as it is. It means 1 and 0, 10 power 7. So I will put 7 0 here, which is similar to this. Got it? Suppose 1 raised to, this is 1000. So how I can write it? 10 raised to the power 3. Because 3 0, so I can write it 1 raised to the power 3. It is the same meaning 1000. 10 raised to the power 3 means on the 1 there is 3 0. Got it? So suppose if we have 2.3 into 1000. Okay. So how I can write it? So whenever you multiply by 1 and it has some 0, this point will always come towards right side. Okay. So I will write 2, 3 and I will move how much point? This point will move, we can move how much digit? 1, there is 3 0. So I will move this 3 0 toward right. So this is 1 digit. So 1, 2, 3, because we don't have digits, so I will write 0. So this is the 2.3. Suppose we have 2.62 into 1000. What I will write? 5, 2, and now I need to move this point 3 digit right side. So 5, 2, 6, 2, how much 0? 3 0. So 1, 2, 2 digit is here. I will put a 0 here. So now point will come here. You can write this one. You can write like this. So after point the 0 is not significant, so just don't write it. Okay. Suppose we have 5, 2, 9, 3, 6. Point is here. 5.2936 into 100. What I will do? Move the 0 2 digit right side. Move the point 2 digit right side. So I will write 529.36. Okay. So whenever you multiply a decimal number with 0, 100, 1000, the multiple of 10, we do like this. Now suppose we have 529.36 and I want to write it in a standard form. This is the standard form. So what I will do, in the standard form we always put the point just here. Okay, so I will write 5.2936 into 10 raised to the power. How much 0 you bring it left side? 1, 2. So power 2. 2 means 1 raised to power 2 means 200. Right? It is 100 now. 1 raised to power 2 means 100. Suppose we have 63295.9. How I can write in a standard form? So I will write 6.32959 into 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is a 4 digit. I brought this decimal here. 4 digit left. So I will take here 4. Got it? So whenever there is a we move the point left side, power comes in plus. See, plus 4 plus 2. Suppose we have 0.00062 and we need to write it in a standard form. So what I will write? I need to bring this point here, right? So I will write 6.2 into 10 raised to the power. How much digit I bring it right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digit. So I will write here minus 4. So whenever you will come towards right, you will take a minus, and whenever you go take the decimal left, it will, the power becomes plus. Suppose you have a number, right? Like you can say, suppose we have 60 to this one. So how I can write in a standard form? So I will write 6.02 and don't write these zeros because not significant. After point trailing 0, this is called trailing 0. This is not significant. This 0 is significant, so I wrote it. But after the point, if there is only zeros, so that are not significant. So leave it. Into now in this integer number, where is the point? If there is no point is always here. Suppose 24, there is no point is where? Here. Okay. So I will bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 digit left. So I will write 10 raised to the power 9. Okay. But suppose if it is 0.000000602. Now how I can write it? I will write 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8. So I brought this 8 times right side. So I will put a minus power 8. This is how we can write the standard form. So maybe one question on standard form you will see on your question paper. So we finished that chapter. Hopefully you understand the concept of this chapter. Again, I will tell you, revise your subject. Revision make you perfect, right? So all the best, and we will meet in next chapter. Thank you.